Hey, how's it going? Ben here. Great to see you again. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk to you about print on demand and specifically a method that I've been using to make passive income using print on demand. Somewhat passive anyway. There's no real such thing as passive, but this is pretty passive once you set it up. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what exactly print on demand is and how it differs from more traditional printing methods. Some of the pros and some of the cons of print on demand. We're going to go through the design and upload stages. I'll give you kind of an example of what I do. And then we'll talk about the money and how much money you can expect to make on a print on demand side hustle like this one. What is print on demand? Print on demand is a product printing method that deviates from more traditional methods by printing the product after the sale has been made. So in more traditional printing methods, what you would do is you would design your product, you would get your product printed, then you would proceed to sell that batch. So you would maybe get 100 t-shirts printed, for example. Then you would go and try and sell that 100 t-shirts if you can, and maybe you would repeat that process if you did. So that's a traditional kind of way of printing products. Print on demand is different because with print on demand, what you do is you design the product first, just the same. Then where it gets different is you would advertise and sell that product before it's been printed. So you design a product, you then sell a product. When a customer orders your product, then you print the product, and usually what you would do is you would get the company who printed it to ship it directly to the customer. So it's cutting out a lot of work on your part. You're kind of giving the shipping and production all to one company, and all you have to do is the design and sale of that product. You can use print on demand to sell books, t-shirts, face masks, and much more. So it may sound complicated, but websites like Redbubble, Spring, and Merch by Amazon make it very simple for you. So if you were going to use one of the aforementioned websites or services, all you would have to do is make your design, upload your design to your chosen website. You then decide what products you want to make. Do you want this design printed on t-shirts? Do you want it design printed on face masks, on hoodies? And you can browse the many options that these websites offer. So you choose which objects you want your design printed on and which ones you want to sell. And once you've set the price, pick the objects, uploaded the design, and then that's basically it. The online service will do the rest. They will have your product on their store, and someone can browse through the store and potentially buy your design in whichever product they choose. Like almost anything in life, there are lots of levels to print on demand. What I'm going to show you in this video is what I do, and it's the most basic level of print on demand and the most passive level, really, of print on demand. What I do is I make some designs, not too often, and I upload them to a website like Redbubble, and then I let Redbubble do the rest, which would be sell, advertise, package, post, and I get a little bit of money back from them if someone buys a product I've designed. But as I mentioned, there are levels to this. You could take this as far as you wanted with print on demand. You could make your own brand, you could promote your own brand, you could design your own store, start selling on your own website, and really grow this as far as you'd like to. The sky really is the limit. I'm not just saying that. There are big companies who use this process, who use this printing method. Pros and cons of print on demand. So a pro print on demand that I like is it can be very simple and very passive. So as I mentioned, at the lower level, which I operate at in print on demand, all you do is make a design, upload it to a service like Redbubble, and they do the rest. They advertise and sell the product, they produce the product when there's an order, they ship the product, and I don't have to do any of it. I just get a little bit of money back from them every time an order is made and a product is sold. Now that is a big advantage for me, because this isn't something that I focus exclusively on. It's not something I spend a lot of time doing. But that passivity does come at a cost, and it would be one of the bigger cons of print on demand. So with print on demand, as I mentioned, because you're doing way less work than the service you're using in terms of producing, shipping, selling, advertising the products, they get to keep a lion's share of the profit. So the profit margin for you when using this method would be pretty slim, and it tends to be with print on demand. The profit margins tend to be pretty slim, which is a pretty big con. With a traditional printing method, you would likely order a large quantity of one product and then go on to sell that product. So let's take a t-shirt design example. If you design a t-shirt using a traditional method, you may order 50 or 100 of those t-shirts, and you would get a discounted price usually on a larger order like that with a printing company. Now, when you're using print on demand, you're going to be dealing with individual customers. So you're going to be making single prints of your product, which is higher cost, and it means less profit also. So the company is going to be keeping a lion's share of the profits of your designs that are sold, because they're doing the majority of the work. And also, it's a more expensive way of printing. I'm going to show you my online store and the process I go through making a design. And so my online store is it typically tends to be football inspired designs. I quite like making football inspired designs, and I'm going to make a simple design I've had an idea about recently. So given it's recently been the Euros and England went on a good run, I was thinking of making a design inspired by a popular England national football team song called Vindaloo. So we're going to do that now, and I'll show you the process so you can see what I usually do. Uploading. Once your design is complete, it's time to upload that design to a website, and I'm going to show you the process now. So I'm going to show you the process of uploading the design we've just made up to one of these online services, and the service I'm going to show you today is Redbubble. So let's have a look at how you would upload your design to Redbubble. Okay, so once you have your final design ready, what you're going to do is come over here to Redbubble. So that's redbubble.com. Or you can use any service you like, but I'm just going to show you on Redbubble because it's my favorite. So I'm already logged in, and we just go over here, click your icon. You may need to set up an account if you're new to Redbubble, but yeah, add new work, and it will take us to a page like this where it'll say upload new work or copy existing work. We're going to upload a new work, so we're going to be uploading the design I was just working on. So I did make a few final touches to that. Let me just find it. Yeah, I think it's in here. Alright, Vindaloo, PNG. Okay, and we can start the upload process. So you do need to give it a title, so I'm just going to call this Vindaloo. Tags, so that'll be guess things that people can search to find your design. So we'll give it Vindaloo. I hope I'm spelling Vindaloo right. Let's see, okay, yeah, so we could have comment in between each tag, so I'll give a few. So let me think. England football national. Is there anything else I could put? No, let's leave it as that for now. So give it a little description. So show your support for the England national team with this Vindaloo inspired design. Okay, keep it simple just for the purposes of demonstration. Okay, now you get to choose which products you want your design printed to. So if you can see enabled, that means you're going to be selecting that. So standard print clothing, yeah, I want that enabled. So you can come in and edit it. So you can look at what color you want your design printed on predominantly. So I'm going to keep it with white, although I do like grey. But we're going to do a white. You can make sure it's centered, so you can do vertically and horizontally. You can scale it a little bit, make it smaller or bigger, but I'm going to leave it as it is. So this is large print clothing. Let's have a look at these. Click edit. So yeah, these are the premium t-shirts, I guess. Okay, that looks cool. Cap. So this is new. I've not seen the cap before. Let's see what it looks like on the cap. I'm not sure it'll look good on a cap, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks interesting. And it's, like I say, it's no cost to you making on lots of things. You know, you never know. Someone might want it on a cap for whatever reason. Probably not what I would choose. I'm actually going to disable this. I don't really want too many things that I don't think will look particularly good on my profile store on this website. So I'm not going to talk you through each and every item, but you get the kind of idea. I'm going to speed this up a little bit now. Okay, yeah, so this is finished. So next we have to decide what media it is. So this is a design, an illustration. My collections, so this collection of football inspired designs I call Footy Vogue. So I'll check that. Default product in your shop optimizes the recommended. Business, yeah, okay, so yeah, I'm just going to put anybody public. So is this mature content? No. Okay, and I have the rights, and yep, and save work. Okay, so processed. Let's have a look. And that should be it. Once this is finished loading, I think. Process complete. And it should be now available in my store, unless I'm mistaken and missing a step. Okay, so design published. This may take 15 minutes to appear in the store. Share your work. So yeah, that would how you get extra sales. And actually, they do quite a good job. I mean, that's messed up. I wish that color wasn't on the on the first one. I wish it doesn't really go on black because of the text. But all the rest of these on lighter backgrounds look pretty cool. Look, they've put in a hoodie, a vest top, so on, so on, so on. You can see all the different designs they're selling. Some of them don't work, like that zipped hoodie. But because of the method I use, which is, remember, extremely passive, not too worried about everything being perfect. If a design doesn't work, then I guess no one's going to buy it. But now it's uploaded. It's on sale, and who knows, maybe someone will like this design and give it a download, and I'll make a couple of dollars from it. So that is the upload process completed. Now your design is complete. You're uploaded onto a site. You've picked a product, and you picked the products you like and you want to sell. How much money can you make? Well, I'm afraid to say it depends entirely on the quality of your designs and the amount of effort you put into this project. So if, like me, you're a pretty basic graphic designer, you're kind of a hobbyist and you enjoy making these designs, and you don't do it too often, you kind of upload 1 or 2 per month, and you also do it in the most passive fashion available, which is simply to upload it to one of these websites and allow them to do the majority of the work for you, then you'll probably make a similar amount to what I do, which would be a couple of dollars every month. So on average, I probably make $1 or $2 every month. I don't have that many designs up yet. As I start to get more and more, then maybe that will start to grow a little bit, but I don't think it'll grow too fast, as like I said. For me, this was just something I was exploring to see what the results would be like. It's also something I kind of like doing in my spare time, making these designs, and I kind of figured, well, they may as well be on a website making me a little bit of money. But having said that, I don't want you to think that you're limited to the small amount of profit that I make. As I mentioned, there are many, many levels to this. You can see people online build entire brands around print-on-demand products. You know, you could start finding different services that will allow you to make lower cost printed products. You could maybe start ordering batches. I know that strictly isn't print on demand, but you could do that once your print on demand designs have proven profitable. So you could really use this as a stepping stone. And then you could also even expand this through social media. You could make your own Instagram. I did do this a little bit with one of my brands as kind of again as a thought experiment I started. And I did notice I started to get way more attention for some of my products in the period where I was running this Instagram. And you could go a step further. You could start paying or making deals with social media influencers, and you could start getting them to advertise your designs, your products, and you can really scale this as far as you like. And you can go online and see other examples of that being done. So I hope that my limited and the amount of passivity that I'm aiming for hasn't put you off. But if you are just looking for something as a hobby, you can clearly make a little bit of money on the side doing this, and you could also scale this business, and the sky really is the limit. And that is everything I have to say on the topic today. So thank you very much for watching, and please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, I hear. Please also consider subscribing if you're interested in making money online, because I am too, and that's kind of what this channel is largely about, so that'd be great. And if you have a story to tell, if you have any experience with print on demand, please share your experiences in the comment section below. I really enjoyed reading them and hearing about your success stories, so that'd be great. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and maybe see you next time. Goodbye.